Hello and welcome to episode number 6 of the 7-Minute Cardologer here with me, Helmar. Today we'll be doing a quick recap because repetition is the mother of all success. So we've got a spiritual or natural distribution where everything is in order, and I would urge you to study this, meditate over this as much as you can. We also, through the process of quadration, have arrived at a mundane or worldly spreader distribution or master life script. Different people call it different names. But here we see that things have changed. And now we have a different order with a dynamic between those two distributions or two spreads. When we look at this one, and this one, we notice something. And we notice that there have been cards that have shifted their position, changed their position, and we have cards that haven't. The cards that haven't are the King of Spades in the Crown line, the Jack of Hearts in the Venus line on the Jupiter column, and we've got the Eight of Clubs in the Neptune column on the Mars line. These are so-called fixed cards. And obviously, because they didn't change from the spiritual distribution to the mundane distribution, they will not change in another quadration either. So they always be at that place, and that makes them very fixed in nature. Now, careful observation will have revealed that we also have some other anomalies in that spread, and that is two card pairs. One is the Ace of Clubs and the Two of Hearts. The Ace of Clubs and the Two of Hearts only exchange their position. They will never be in other positions other than the Mercury line on the Venus column and the Venus line on the Neptune column. So Ace of Clubs, Two of Hearts, semi-fixed cards, only exchanging positions. The other pair is the Seven of Diamonds in double Venus and the Nine of Hearts in double Saturn. This pair also just exchanges position, and they will never be found anywhere else. And these 7 cards, the 2 pairs equals 4 cards, plus the 3 fixed cards, are part of a family because they fall outside the normal pattern. Now remember, we've got 52 cards and we deduct 7, the 3 fixed cards and the 4 semi-fixed cards, and we have only 45 cards left. And these 45 cards actually form a circle because they follow each other, and that's the so-called magic wheel. And there, from the magic wheel, we can read a lot of things, but I'll show you that in a different spread. In a different episode, not today. So now we notice that we've got some anomalies. Anomalies. We've got some anomalies here that already determine the quality of those cards. So if you've got a King of Spades, there's only one on the 1st of January, or a Jack of Hearts, or Eight of Clubs as a birth card or as a planetary ruler, you already know that there's quite a fixed quality within you. If you have the Ace of Clubs and the Two of Hearts, or the Seven of Diamonds and the Nine of Hearts as a birth card or as a planetary ruler, then you know there are some semi-fixed qualities in there, and there's, especially on the second pair, there's quite an element of loss and disappointment and frustration connected to that. Because the 9s are about disappointments and frustrations on the negative side, and the 7s are about losses. And 7 of Diamonds is the losses on the value side, on the financial side. However, the 7 of Diamonds is also the double Venus card, and it's the millionaire's card. It's the card that has the potential to make really a lot of money. But we'll get to that a little later. So for now, I just want to show you that there is actually another amazing pattern emerging from the quadration process that has led to the mundane distribution. And if you look at it from a geometrical point of view, 3 cards form a triangle, 4 cards form a square, and 45 cards form a circle. And there we are, there we've got the logo of the Sacred Symbols app. A triangle inside of a square, inside of a circle. all 52 cards beautifully represented in a geometrical icon. So what else? We have learned that sort of you have a birth card, and we have learned that you have a planetary ruling card. And the planetary ruling card often is more important because it governs your day-to-day activities, your day-to-day thinking in a way, and compared to the birth card, which is more the ideal that sort of you're trying to express, I guess, as you age and as you get older, sort of the more the birth card comes to the fore compared to the planetary ruling card. Right, what next? We have learned that we have obviously 7 columns and 7 rows, and that always gives us some planetary conjunctions. So every year when you occupy with your birth card one of those places, you have a planetary conjunction, and that already tells you a little about the quality of the year, because each of the planets has a specific quality, and in conjunction with another planet, that quality gets a little more enhanced or complex. So also keep that in mind sort of whenever you look at your distribution in your Sacred Symbols app. I hope you've downloaded and installed it already, because that's really the easiest way to learn about the system. And that is pretty much it. Once again, to alert you to the fact, download the application. That is the fastest, quickest, easiest, and cheapest way to learn about Cardology, to learn about your birth card as well as your planetary ruling card. There you can already read up about your life analysis, your current analysis, and your day card. And the day card, quick impulse every single day, look it up, takes you a minute at most, and then sort of what your day is going to look like. And you, at the same time, you pulse yourself and you become acquainted to those card qualities. And that's exactly what you want, because remember, in one of the previous episodes, I mentioned that we want to become whole, we want to become complete, and we're using the system of Cardology, the 52 playing cards, as a means to accomplish exactly that. So that's it. Thank you very much for paying attention. I'm looking forward to seeing you in episode number 7 here in the 7-Minute Cardologer with me, Helmar Rudolph. Once again, download the app from the App Store, from the Play Store. It's free of charge, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And if you take out a subscription or get one-time payment, then you'll be rewarded with even more insights and knowledge, wisdom about you, and certainly also about other people.